everyone? Ronnie Rowe back with you again this week, or this month, I should say, for another session of Ronnie Rowe Designs. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you people back, folks. Uh, Folks have seen my videos, and the folks who are just tuning in for the first time. And for the guys that are tuning in for the first time, I'm Ronnie Rowe. I do cross-stitch designs. I've been designing cross-stitch for about 43 years or so. Managed to come up with a few patterns now and then, doing about 4 a year, 3, 4 a year. That's about as fast as I can do them. And but then I'd like to welcome all the new folks in this week. And for the folks who've seen my videos before, welcome back. And again, thank you very, very much for letting me come into your home and sharing a little bit of what I do with you. Um, Before we get started, subscribe button. I don't know where it is. Hit the little subscribe button. I really appreciate it a whole lot. That helps me. Not quite sure it helps you, but it helps me. It'll get you a notification when I do one of these videos. It's been some time since we've gotten together. I'm told you the last time that I'm not planning on doing videos on a bi-weekly basis. I wouldn't know what to say. And I'm not going to do them on a weekly basis. We'll do them when I have something new or some information to share with you. So anyway, that's where we are. I do have my little teleprompter this week to tell me what I'm supposed to talk about or what I think I want to talk about. Um, Tonight, as you can see, and tonight, um, oh, about what I've been doing. As you probably saw the opening to this video, the crabs, I've been doing a lot of crabbing on the Chesapeake Bay. My buddy Doug Muller and me, we're going tomorrow morning, matter of fact, uh, out in on the bay and do some more crabbing. We do a lot of crabbing this time of year, and so really enjoyed that. Had to take a break from crabbing about a week and a half ago. Wasn't feeling real good, scratchy throat, nose, and all that. Tested for COVID. I got it. I had COVID for about, I don't know, a week, a little less than a week. Never really felt bad. Didn't run a fever, but I got one of those home tests, that the government sends you. And but it did test positive. I'm over all of that, and so had all of my shots and everything. Planning on now to go get my flu shot for this year. Um, but anyway, the crabs you see are ones we caught day before yesterday, I guess it was. And so that's about what we do. And so really enjoyed that. Gardening, I'm really big into gardening, and I've got all my tomatoes, they're about gone for the year. So I pulled all those cages out, getting ready to start my fall garden. And the fall garden, I'll have a lot of greens in that. We'll have a lot of broccoli, collards, all types of salad. So enjoyed that. And we take a lot of that and freeze it and put it up for the winter. So anyway, that's what I have been doing along with cross stitch. Been doing some stitching on a design that I've been working on now for a month or so, month and a half. And I'm coming along with that slowly. I'm slow, I'm not fast. And so that's about what in my world I've been doing. Tonight, what are we going to talk about tonight? We're going to talk about um, uh, a future design that I'm coming up with, my new design, uh, my featured design. That went over pretty good. People liked that last time I did one of these videos where I took one of my older designs, showed it to you, talked a little bit about why I did it and how I came up with the idea. And so I'm going to do that tonight. And then we're at the end of this, we're going to talk about the one I did help, HELP. That was the one with the homeless person. So we'll get into that shortly. But first of all, let's talk about the feature design. Tonight I want to show you, and the reason I chose this one tonight is for better or for worse, we're in this political environment in the country today. And so years ago, I decided to do a picture of the White House. And very challenging to do the White House because if you're going to do it, you got a White House. Not a lot of color in this thing. So I decided to do what I call the pen and ink, the little dots, the black dots on white material. And instead of just doing the house, I wanted to do something with it. So what I did was put a couple presidents around it. And so it's a fairly large design, not complicated, no backstitching, just one color. So anyway, this is the picture. It's a fairly large picture I did of the, excuse me, of the White House. I'm going to drop it. And the glass, of course, it's got glass in it. So as you well know. But anyway, this is, and I decided to do the White House, and I decided to put three presidents in it: Abraham Lincoln, John F. Kennedy, and FDR. And one of John F. Kennedy's sayings was, "We must find time to stop to thank the people who make a difference in our lives." And I think that holds true, not only for this picture or the White House, but in our daily lives. It's something that we should all strive to do. But anyway, not that difficult to do, but anyway, I had fun designing it. And again, it had the metal frame, had two pieces of white mat board, script white that I use on white material. So I thought it turned out fairly well, and that was my White House I did. So anyway, I wanted to show that to you this evening. Like I say, we're in this political climate, and anyway, that's what I did. Um, what else is going on this evening we want to talk about? Um, my new design I'm doing. After I did the red bench, the red bench, which went over great. I mean, people really enjoyed that. That was the one with the little red bench and a pathway going back with the blue trees. It looked real wintry. People really enjoyed that. And after that, I did the one help. But I wanted to do something along with the red bench, that theme and everything. So what do I want to do? So I want to do a cabin, just a cabin. And the last time I showed you this, it hadn't gone along very far. It was hard to see what was going on. I wanted to put a cabin and some mountains and trees and do some perspective with a stream and all that. So I've got it all worked out. I'm stitching it. I'm about, I guess, about two-thirds of the way finished with it right now. The stitching, I'll be another good month or so before I even think about finishing this. And I actually did go build a frame for it already because I do know what kind of frame I want for these. So I had some time on my hands and went out to the shop and did build a frame. And matter of fact, I can. I've got the frame right here. Let me show you this frame it's going into. Uh, well, something's come off of it already. I've got to work on. But anyway, that's the frame I built. And I think it looks fairly good. I put some molding around the top. This molding right here. And so it's going to be a brown. It's not going to be spray painted like I've done them in the past. So anyway, that is the frame it's going to be for the cabin. Um, Now, let me show you this. This is right out of the hoop this evening. It's not pressed. It's not washed or anything. But hopefully this will give you an idea of what my plans are for this particular design. And what I'm doing is, all right, now you can see what I'm doing. The cabin over here, and I'm having trees come back here. Got some ducks flying and this is this mountain scenes back here with some trees. And these trees here are going to go up, and the mat board is going to come to right here to cut this tree off. And of course, down this side. And I'm going to finish the porch, and there's going to be a stream going in here in front of the cabin. So that's where I am. A lot of color in this, a lot of changing of thread in this particular design. And so that's okay. I got plenty of time. I'm not in a big hurry anyway. But I think it's going to turn out nice when I get it all framed up and everything. But this is going to be the cabin. And so that's the one I'll come out with next. And like I say, it'll be a month, 2 months. I don't know. I can't give any estimate because I'll crab and catch a lot of crabs and never get cross stitch again. Who knows? So, but anyway, that's what I'm doing next. Future projects. I've got one I'm thinking about doing. Uh, my father was a waterman, fisherman, a commercial fisherman, and I'm going to do something with a fishing boat, and so a fishing boat and probably some lighthouse or something like that. So I'm working on it. Started sketching it up. Started getting some idea of what I want this thing to look at and how I want it presented as far as a perspective, and working at right now. And so that's in the works, and I'm gonna start that one as soon as I finish the cabin. And like I say, that will be some time. Now, what else has been going on? I want to thank each and every one of you who purchased one of the patterns for help. That's the one of the homeless person sitting there with the chair, the skylight above it. Um, as I told you before, this particular design, every every bit of profit that I make off of Etsy or anywhere that I sell this pattern, I'm going to donate to the rescue mission here locally where I am to help those folks in a small way. And I thought that was a good idea. I was excited about it. And for the people who have participated, bought patterns or bought one pattern, or one lady bought multiple patterns to help support the cause, I really appreciate it a whole lot. I can't sit here today and tell you this has been a success. It hasn't. I've been somewhat disappointed in it because haven't gotten the response that I really thought I was going to get. But maybe that was I was thinking too big. I don't know. But anyway, I guess we're all inundated with so many things about giving here, giving there, doing this, doing that. And I understand that. But anyway, not going to finish this out until the 1st of November. So there is still time to go out on to Ronnie Rowe Designs at SD site and purchase one of those patterns help. And it's the proceeds for that is certainly going to a very, very good cause. And like I say, the people that did so far that have participated in it, thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate that. Um, what else? Not much going on in my world. This is about the same. I didn't have a whole lot more to share with you other than my new design, what I'm working on. Um, Hopefully, the next time I'm going to go back to one of my old videos and sit down and try to come up and show you on the screen how I go about putting one of these together and how I sit down and get an idea from the very first idea, the process that I go through to come up with a design, to actually do the design and put it in a cross stitch format so that I can publish these leaflets or so that people out there can go and get them and stitch these designs. I'm planning on doing that. It's been a while since I've done it. I did it a long time ago in a video, but I think it's time we can do something like that again and show you some more steps that I go through. So that's my plan right now. Other than that, I don't have anything else, but uh, I want each and every one of you to go ahead, do your stitching. But like I tell you all the time, go out and get some exercise, go do something other than just stitching. Don't sit there 8, 10 hours a day and stitch. My God, you go, well, you might not go nuts, but I would. But anyway, get out and get some exercise. And as I tell you, every time we come meet and get together, the number one thing I like for you to do, and always remember, is be safe and come back and see me. Bye bye.